ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into another episode in the Interloper series here in the Long Dark. We are fixing to pull out of Broken Railroad in this episode, so you're catching me here just right now departing. So I went ahead and I loaded up supplies and everything. I think basically after the end of the last episode, I just kind of hung out and boiled some water. I ended up with a couple of gallons and I left most of that behind. So I've got about a gallon on me. I've got 2 pieces of wolf meat. So basically 2 days worth of food, plenty of water. Uh-oh. Man, he's coming from a long ways off. You know, it's funny. I really honestly tried to make an effort to constantly keep the wolves dead. So like when it was time to leave, I didn't have this problem. And sure enough, it's failed me. So we've got one creeping up on us as usual. They can't ever just leave us be. Yeah, so we're gonna try and get as far out of here as we can. We did catch some good weather. It's about midday, a little after midday, and that's because there was a blizzard this morning. So I just waited it out, and usually after a blizzard clears, you get a little bit of warmer weather for a while. So that's kind of what I was relying on here to officially get things underway. He's still back there. Just hoping we'd be able to kind of cleave him off with those rocks, but it's never that simple. Yeah, so I packed up as much of the stuff we had there as I could. I brought the 2 extra wolf pelts that were cured. I left the guts because I figured guts are, somewhat easier to get than the pelts themselves. I can get what am I trying to say? I can get the guts from rabbits and deer and things like that, but the wolf pelts, I have to actually kill a wolf, and what safer place is there to hunt wolves than right there in the maintenance shed. So yeah, just gonna leave the guts and take the pelts. So I mean, he could be smelling our meat, but again, I don't have the symbol. I'm still a little perplexed by that, how it's telling me we don't smell at all, but clearly they pick up on us pretty easily. So, I mean, I don't know. We got away from them well enough, so no reason to be too concerned. Alright, so yeah, we'll try and make it as far as we can. When we came this way, we made it all the way from camp office to the maintenance shed there. So if we could make that whole trip in reverse, that would be great. And we were in a lot worse condition, I feel like, when we did that. Oh no, there's another one up here. Can I get to a spot of safety? Doesn't really appear to be anywhere. Oh, he got spooked. So let's go for it. Chances are he's probably going to pick back up on us, but I mean, it is what it is. We can't just not go. Yeah, I think we're in a lot better condition this time than when we came this direction. I'm carrying a ton of stuff on me. I think I'm about 20 pounds overweight, but there's just, like I'm having to carry back the heavy hammer, a pry bar. I have two improvised hatchets. I got my hunting knife. Yeah, go after him, not me. We might be spooking him, honestly, because I do now have 2 wolf coats on, so we might be throwing off some wolves a little bit with that. So that'd be a nice feature of that. And as always, guys, I appreciate you tuning into the episode. I know we've kind of been stuck here in Broken Railroad for a while, so hoping to get out of here and get on to some more exciting stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd invite you to go ahead and do so. It's honestly, guys, biggest thing about it is it's a huge help for me when you guys choose to do that. Helps me just kind of continue to grow the channel, and then as well it helps you just kind of keep track of the content and stuff that I'm putting out as well. So do it if you like the Long Dark, do it if you like survival games, but do it if you just want to help me out as well. I won't fault you for that in any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, we're making pretty good time. Plus we don't have to go down in that whole like little ravine area now because we're coming from this direction, so we can just pretty much stick right to the railroad track here. So that's pretty nice. Help us save some time, I think. Oh no, maybe. Yeah, I mean, eventually, maybe once we get to cooking level 5 and I'm able to keep my hunger under control, like we can get the well-fed bonus, and if we decide to go over to Ash Canyon, we can get, you know, the technical backpack and get some more carry weight, because, like, that's kind of the cold is one thing when I'm traveling, but the thing that's really kind of hurting is I'm always overweight when we travel. And I guess some of that's probably something I could work on, of just being a little more relaxed and not feeling like I have to pack everything. But then obviously, you know, 10 extra pounds of carry weight would be a huge benefit as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It would help too if I didn't have the heavy hammer on me right now, as well as that pry bar, because we did find one here. So like, just kind of silly that, you know,
can't feel my hands.
I carried, it's like 8 pounds worth. I thought that deer was a wolf, and I was like, great. Yeah, I carried 8 pounds worth of weight that I didn't need over here at the forge, so that's kind of a bummer. But next time, if we come back to this forge, we'll know that we don't need to bring that stuff with us, so. It is what it is at this point. It's no use in crying over spilt milk. Alright, yeah, we're gonna make it out of Broken Railroad before we ever really get cold, I think. Yeah, my condition was like all the way up to probably like, it had to be north of 95%, which was just huge. Those last few days at Broken Railroad, I really focused on trying to drive it up and managed to do that. So this should be a fairly safe trip to make, provided we stay out of the wolves and all of that kind of, you know, challenging stuff. But I'm feeling pretty good. We'll see. Obviously a long ways yet to go. I think I will just head back to camp office and kind of what am I trying to say? I'll just unload some things there and get our weight down, and then we can kind of figure out what we want to do next. You know, the two of the main areas, I guess, that we haven't been to yet would be Coastal Highway and Timberwolf. And then obviously we stepped foot into Bleak Inlet for about 20 minutes in one episode. So we really haven't been through that at all. I don't know. There's not much interest for me to go there. I mean, the mill would be nice, but obviously the Timberwolves make that a serious judgment call. Alright, let's get through. Alright, let's keep pushing. So, obviously we found out on our way through here that there's quite a few wolves right along the railroad tracks, so we need to be cautious. Probably at this part more than the rest of it. Sometimes there's one right over here too, I think. So far, so good.
Goddamn freezing.
We'll probably cut a pretty wide path around this section, honestly, just to try and avoid them. The less we have to deal with them, obviously, the better. Yeah, they don't have a ton of sprint capacity. So we just need to keep our eyes out. I don't see anything yet, but that's kind of how it was when we came through here the first time. It's like, I was looking, I didn't see anything, and then they were like, you know, it was like too late to completely avoid them. That's one thing. I know I've mentioned this, I think, in the series before, and probably won't be the last time, that I wish existed in the game, was like binoculars or like a looking glass of some kind. Oh no, we just hit a headwind. That's gonna slow us down. Yeah, but like some binoculars or something, so I could look out into the distance and see where the wolves were. That would definitely ease my mind a lot. And that's probably why they don't exist, is because it might be a little too easy to just avoid them. I mean, not really though, like, I have to go this way. So like, you know, I could at least see where they were, but like I'd still have to come this way, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, there's one. To the left there between the trees. And he's the only one I see right now. So we'll see. As long as he keeps going that way, it's probably gonna start cracking. Nope. Awesome. Yeah, if we can just get through, it's like, I feel like where we are right now is like the most dangerous spot, honestly, because I feel like there's wolves, like all probably over on the other side of that track over there. Okay, he just started back this way. Let's just run it out. Not that I can really run very far, because I'm so heavy. But if we could just get by him before he ever picks up on us, it'd be nice. The problem here too is that like if there's wolves here, they're right on the other side of that track, and I can't see them until it's like they're right on top of us. So we just gotta be cautious. He's moving pretty quick. I don't know if he's onto us or not. Let's, like I said, let's put some juice into this and get away. Kind of have to go across the middle there. Yeah, I think he's on. Oh, there's another one back there. We completely got by him, so we might be okay. I think when we came through, there was about 3 of them, and there's 2 of them behind us, and I don't see another one, so I think we're okay. I think we're gonna get by just fine. Famous last words, though, right? All right, let's grab these. Yeah, just thinking back to that episode when we came through here the first time, and how I said I was going to grab any of the cattails that were right along the railroad track, and then like we ended up not being able to do that at all because we had one wolf who was just completely too over enthusiastic about getting us and followed us pretty much the whole way through. So far so good. We managed to completely avoid him. And I really only think there's one left, and he's pretty close to the transition between the 2 areas, so if we can get by him, man, we'll have pretty much made this with really only having issues with that first wolf, like right out of the gate, which would be awesome. It's starting to get late too. Oh no, don't do that. We're doing okay with the wind, but it caught me there for a second. Oh, there it is. It's like coming and going. Like it'll hit me occasionally, and then it'll just completely let up again. We may duck into the railroad car up here and see if that warms us up at all. If it warms us up, we might hang out there for a few minutes. Just looking for wolves, and I don't see any, so this is going pretty smooth. Pretty swimmingly. Oh man, the wind. Shouldn't run anymore because we're getting to be pretty tired. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, like we're gonna make it fine. On our own, like without a wolf interfering, like we're gonna make it just fine. Whereas like when we went through last time, we almost died. Like, I think we basically just stumbled into the door of the maintenance shed on our last legs. Some more cattails, I could stop for those, but I'm gonna keep moving. Just because we're getting tired. That's really the only thing right now that's kind of a red flag to me. So we're getting tired, and once we get tired, obviously our carry weight drops, and that'll slow us down more. And potentially take away our ability to run if we need to. So that's really the only thing that's kind of popping up right now that's got me a little worried, is the being tired. If we can get inside this railroad car and it's gonna keep us warm enough, then that kind of completely changes the ball game, but I highly doubt it. I bet it's gonna be too cold in there. Plus the wind is like blasting us in the face. No, too cold. Is it even close? About 8 degrees short. So not terrible. But yeah, let's keep moving. Honestly, if we threw down the bedroll, that would get us closer, but not enough. We could sleep for a couple hours. We'd probably still have a little daylight left, but alright, there's the bear. We still need to bring one of those guys down. I guess we killed one before, kind of on a fluke, honestly. I didn't really anticipate that I would actually kill him, and then he just ended up dying. So we have one pelt ready to go, and we just need to kill another one at some point. I'm not quite as brave as I was then, though. We'll have to figure out a good spot to do that. He's getting a little close for comfort over there. Where's he going? He's still coming towards us, but I think he's far enough away. Yeah, and then... oh, there's one right there. Shoot. I was gonna say there's usually another wolf over there, but he's like literally right there. Let's just try and stay ahead of him enough. Yeah, of course not. Let me drop the piece of wolf meat. I don't feel good about this, guys. I'm worried about him getting us. Because I'm slow. You know, usually I can kind of just keep out ahead of him enough that he can't get to me. But right now we're just so slow that I'm not very confident in our ability to do that. See what happens. What am I doing? I should be taking him out. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to happen, except he's running the exact wrong direction. Like he's going further into our path. And he'll turn around here in just a second and come back at us. So that was not great. That just happened that way. Yep, there he is, coming right back for us. Anything else we can climb? Be careful, because there might be another one over here. I think we're going to be okay. We're so slow. It's terrible. The wind's not helping, and I don't think the wind stops them at all. Like if I get hit with a headwind and I'm super slow, it doesn't slow down the wolf at all. At least in my experience. See if we can get through here. Keep them off of us this way. He'll probably walk right through there. Or he'll just go down the bottom and wait for me to jump down. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna make it fine. We're good at this point. Provided I can walk over this, yeah. I was gonna say, that would be awful to get stuck up here. Oh, there he is. But we're fine. He can't follow me through here. Alright. See here. I think there might be one wolf between us and the camp office, if I recall correctly. So we'll just need to keep an eye out for him, and we've just about got this thing in the bag, guys. How cool is that? Wasn't even really a struggle compared to last time. That episode, man, that was stressful. When we went the other direction, I was stressed just about the whole time getting that done. And then, you know, we basically walked in the door, like I said, like moments from death. So we really didn't even struggle on this one. Just had some wolves to get out of our way, but once we kind of dealt with that, it wasn't an issue at all. Plus, we're gonna get there just in time, really, to go to bed. Get some recovery started. And then we'll probably need to hunt and get some food in the next day or so. I've got the meat that I'm going to eat tonight, and then I've really got meat for tomorrow night as well, and then that's really all we've got with us. So we're going to need to bring down a deer or another wolf, I guess, or something along those lines. So we are just about out of food. I guess, you know, we could focus on deer for a little while and maybe start working on another pair of deer pants. Let's see, what all am I wearing? Yeah, we could start on another pair of deer pants. Plus it wouldn't be bad to have some extra deer pelts to start repairing, you know, the deer garments that we currently have. See, I thought there was a wolf through here, but I'm not seeing anything.
Just trying to close my eyes.
Yeah, we're carrying 85 pounds right now on our reduced carry weight of 49, so I'm surprised we're even still able to run. We're almost double, not quite, I guess. We're still a little ways away from being double our carry weight, but we're heavy for sure. We're almost there. I'd really like to pick up all these sticks, but I really should not. We need to get there. And then really we'd be pretty close to being able to go to bed right away. We might just do that since we're cold and gonna be tired and we're hungry, so we'll eat. I don't think I left any food or anything like that here. I mean, let's be honest, like we really haven't been in the position to just leave food behind anywhere, so yeah, we're gonna need to get some food in the next day or so. Maybe we'll go over to Trappers and see if the moose is back by chance, and see if we can't finally bring down a moose. I don't know. Honestly, oh no, I forgot about hypothermia. Okay, well that's fine. We're gonna go to bed anyway, so we'll probably spend most of the day tomorrow hanging out inside since that just happened. I always forget about hypothermia. Always. This time was no exception, but we're almost here, so. I feel like that's how it happened on our way there too, which makes sense. Like we were like right in front of the maintenance shed and it finally hit us, so.
I'd lay down
it's just a long time to be
never wake up again.
Outside, really. If there was like a reliable spot to sleep somewhere in the middle of Forlorn, I would definitely do it, but there's just not. So you kind of have to make that push across in one day. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, he is hauling. Where are all these guys coming from? Goodness, I'm glad we're here. There's two of them right out front. I don't think I've ever seen two wolves right out front of the camp office. Okay, so let's unload some stuff, obviously. So let's drop this guy. What else can we leave? We can dump these two. I'm gonna keep that because we need to make that bow in a pretty short order because we're down to 21% on the bow. What else can we put down? One of our hatchets and the heavy hammer, and we probably don't need to carry the pry bar around, at least not for the next few days. What else can I leave? Really, we could put these two guys down because we don't need to be carrying them. Same with the whetstone. We do need to sharpen our knife. It's in pretty bad shape. We're almost down below our normal. We should probably just go to bed, honestly. Forget that we're tired because of the hypothermia. So we'll come up here and we'll sleep. That is going to make hunting difficult tomorrow, I will say that, because you have to be above freezing for 24 hours. So that we might be pushing it on our meat. Oh, those are both somewhat smaller pieces too. Okay, let's just do our 10 hours. Call it good. Alright guys, well that is another day. We will probably go ahead and wrap up here for this one and then pick up the start of the next one, basically going out. We're going to have to find food pretty much right away, so we'll do some hunting at the beginning of the next one and then kind of figure out where to go from there and whether we want to stick around in Mystery Lake for a few days or head off to the next challenge. So as always, guys, I appreciate you tuning in to the episode and checking out the channel. I can't thank you guys enough for the support. If you are new to the channel, or maybe you've watched a couple episodes in this series or any of the other series I've got on the channel and just haven't done so yet, I'd invite you to just subscribe to the channel. Helps me to just continue to grow, as well as will help you keep tabs on any of the future content and stuff that I'm going to have coming out. So all right, I will catch you all in the next one.